Hello friends, this is Dr. Bhavdeep Ahuja here. So welcome to video number 11 for mutual funds. So today I'll be discussing a bit about ARN code first. So ARN basically stands for application reference number, but ARN code is basically given to the distributors and the mutual fund experts who actually want to apply for registration. So if you are relying on someone who is giving you advice for mutual funds, you need to make sure that he is a AMFI registered member who has done his certification. So we all know mutual fund investments are subject to market risk. So they always say read the offer document carefully before investing. So always you cannot invest by due diligence. You have to sometimes say trust your intermediaries or distributors or agents to guide you on certain topics which you are not sure about your choice of mutual funds, about your growth factor, about your other aspects which you need to have a clarity about. So SEBI and AMFI, Association of Mutual Funds of India, take due diligence in exercising that whosoever is advising you mutual fund, they make sure that the investor safety is guarded, and they are actually say mandatorily they have made it to for the distributors to acquire a ARN code. So that is involved, those who are involved in selling or marketing of mutual funds, they have to get a mandatory NISM certification, which is from to clear their National Institute of Securities market certification. Once they clear the exam, they have to register with the AMFI to get a AMFI registration number or the ARN code. So if you might have seen, if you are investing in regular code and if you take कि मुझे खाली form दे दीजिए for maybe applying for selling, redeeming, switching, whatever, they'll give you a code, they'll have a ARN stamp already affixed on that. So that is what is the importance of ARN. So usually AMFIs rely on CAMS or CompuAge management services to for the process of issuing ARN on its behalf. So came earlier Carvi also used to do it, but now only CAMS is doing it. So the intermediaries or the mutual fund agents have to apply in a prescribed form, and they can get it from CAMS online service as well. So they have to submit their form with the acknowledgement, and then after applying for that exam, they also have to submit their copy prescribed fees along with the documentation. So the fee currently is actually 3540 with GST. So it differs for corporates and different entities. The intermediary also has to submit their NSM certification, Aadhaar card, PAN card, bank account proof, and two passport size photographs to take the ARN code from the AMFI India. So legally, you can check the credentials of the same of the intermediary or the distributor or the agent on the MFI website, whether he or she is registered over there or not. And legally, only they can advise the investors only if they are registered having a ARN code. So the next topic I would discuss today is the CAN or the common account number. It is a reference number that is issued to mutual fund investors by the mutual fund utility platforms. So usually a platform, MFU platform is shared by all the Indian AMCs. So it actually helps in easing out the transaction done in multiple schemes via a common transaction form. So one number is used to identify all your investments at a common platform. So it is easier for the investors to actually manage and track their investments on the mutual fund utility platform. So it is actually one of the essential tools for all the investors, as you can have your separate holding across different fund houses, and you can notice that all into one cohesive statement. Of course, they'll be sending you your eCash as well, but then a CAN is a good service wherein you can self-register on the MFU platform and use that to track the performance of your investments whichever there is. So for obtaining a CAN, you have to again do your KYC on the AMC website. The commonest, you can see the link as the CDSL website, also the Central Depository Service India Limited, an arm of the NSDL. So the website is www.cdslindia.com. So obtain a printout of the KYC application form or a fresh KYC, and fill in the forms with the proof of identity, address, PAN card, photograph, and of course all those requisite documents, and fill the form, self-attest it, and send it to the AMC where you wish to invest, or to a RTA, the registered transfer agent. Usually there is no charges for KYC registration. So CAN basically maps your all your investments at one single platform. So via your investment name, your KYC status, your income details, your mode of holding, your nomination, your nationality, your tax status, your contact details, multiple bank accounts if you have registered primary and secondary bank accounts in that account, depository account details, demat account if you have any, or any multiple accounts existing, or maybe a power of attorney if there is any guardian information, and the FATCA guidelines. So the FATCA guidelines are the ones which deal with foreign account tax compliant act, again a brainchild of the previous finance minister, late Shri Arun Jaitley ji. The FATCA treaty was done with US to actually control the offshore money deposited in US. So also other details like UBO's ultimate beneficial owner details are there. So what are the benefits of actually migrating to a single portfolio using the CAN? So the CAN is a single reference point, as I said, where you can track all the investments. The mutual fund utility acts as a neutral point of service, or POS. So irrespective of what you transfer over there. So all investors can have an access to common transaction form, wherein they can access all the mutual fund types, and obviously there will be single payment facility as well. You can still choose to have electronic or physical payment mode, but you can have your consolidated view of statements as well over there. And again, all the results, all the alerts, triggers, reminders, like SIP expiry, like other things can be done as a single click. So there will be a centralized compliance system as well. So there are a lot of benefits which are available if you have a CAN or a common account number. So thank you so much for watching this video. I shall be back with another video in less than an hour.